Hi, I'm Joe McDonald, and this is Big Mac's Battle Bogs. And this is just a general rant and ramble about castles and how we should make castles great again. Now, castles went out of fashion a long time ago because cannons became a thing. And then they started building star forts, big, low earthwork forts. And then they became redundant because cannons stopped being a thing and modern style artillery with pointy shells became a thing. Yeah. And then that was it. There's been some fortifications used by other countries since then. You got bunkers, obviously, but that's nothing more than a glorified hole in the ground. And in places like Northern Ireland, they did have some blockhouses and watchtowers and stuff there. But since pretty much the Second World War, since the Maginot Line fell, fixed defences have become a thing of the past. We'll never see them again. However, situations I've experienced in Ukraine tell me that's different. Now, if we go on a mission out to the islands, or if we were to cross the river and go to the other side, we'd be looking for somewhere to work from. And I'll tell you what kind of building we'd be looking for. We'd be looking for a thick-walled stone or concrete building with a basement, hopefully, that was at least 2 stories tall. 3 would be better. If it was 4, that would be even better. And if it had balconies, like skirted balconies around it, with walls and pillars, which act much in the same way as the concentric walls on an old school castle does, i.e. the balcony wall will take the shell before the wall of the house. That's even better. Now, I've been in a house over here, and in the course of 9 days, we had over 100 heavy mortars hit that house and about 30 rounds from a tank. And if they didn't directly hit the house, they still hit so damn close that there was, bits of plaster and dust and masonry falling off inside. But it took it, and it's still going, And there's several other buildings down here I've worked in that have been hit direct with artillery fire and rockets and bombs from planes, and they've taken it, and they're still usable. I don't think people can appreciate really just how much tonnage of explosives it takes to destroy a building to rubble. When you see these videos of Bakhmut and stuff, or bits of Palestine when the Israelis have been carpet bombing, like that's serious kilograms of explosives are being used every square meter. Absolutely tons of explosives. And when you see the forests and stuff, and they look like pictures from the First World War with just the poles, the trunks of the trees left and all the branches blasted off. I mean, that's just, those areas have just been hit again and again and again and again. So, you'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised at just how many artillery, mortar, tank rounds a well-built concrete and stone house can take. So here's what I propose I think that for countries that have got a land border with another country that they don't get on with very well, that small house-sized castles, we used to call them keeps, things that are designed to take 8 to 12 guys, squeezed in like sardines, could live in or at least operate from, are still a very useful thing. I mean, absolutely, if you want to destroy them enough, you can. If you hit them with a Caliber missile or a Fab 1500 or a couple of Smersh rockets or two S7 Pion 203 millimeter artillery rounds, then yeah, you'll destroy it. But if it's small enough and the enemy don't really want to destroy it that bad, because munitions like that, are expensive, and you can't use them on just everything, then yeah, small castles along borders, small keeps, like houses that are built to take artillery rounds, could still be a thing. And they are a thing, because that's exactly what we're looking for when we are trying to do an operation in a new town or a new village, is something that will take a shelling. We're not just picking any old house and hoping they don't find us. We're picking one that when they do find us, it'll take some hits. So there we go. Just my little thoughts and speculations for the day. Make castles great again. Anyway, it's goodbye from me, Joe McDonald, at Big Max Battle Blogs, and as always, to our Russian and Vacnic listeners, Idina Hoy Zalupa.